It was that close. We had him at 5 yards. He just needed to take 2 more steps and I could have shot him. Camera light wasn't no good, was it?
No, we couldn't see nothing on the camera.
We could still see him good, but the camera was gone. But he was probably 5 yards at the most, and I don't know if he smelled us or if he smelled where we walked in, but he didn't blow out of there. He turned around and run about, 10 yards and stopped and stood there forever. And then we stayed in the stand probably another 30 minutes, and we never did hear him walk off. But we got ready to get out. We kind of started messing around and never heard him run off. So evidently he snuck out of there. So we're gonna hope he didn't booger too bad. I guess we'll give it a few days, and we left a camera in there, so we'll see if he's coming back in there. If he is, we'll go back in there and get him.
About 4:30 in the afternoon right now. Just got everything set up here. Got the double lock on. Justin's down there. Got everything set up here. There was a decent buck, probably 120, 125 inch deer coming in, big old 8-pointer. And the other day we may have bumped him out. We're not exactly sure what happened, but he come in like 8 yards just after legal light. But there's a bunch of does in here, so if he don't show up, we both need some meat. So I'm gonna be swagging some does this afternoon. We're in a killing tree to do it too. The acorns raining all around us. Y'all stick tight. We'll see what we see this evening.
talking
Damn,
about.
right there.
That's what I'm talking about. But
Damn.
we come in here for freaking 45 minutes, and that son stood right there for 5 minutes.
12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Oh my God.
He just fell right there, dude.
I freaking smoked him.
45 yards.
Oh my God.
Nice shot.
Look.
Nice shot.
Look, this right here was hung on my arrows. And when I went to stand up the first time, I got to right here and I couldn't move. This was like this, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta sit back down. I was shaking so bad. And I finally just had to sit down right here just like this. Oh my God.
What do you think about that?
Oh God.
Huh?
Man, it's been a long freaking season. I cannot believe it. That dude come from that house.
He come from our truck. We're parked.
truck?
Guys, we are parked right there. That deer walked right past our truck straight down through here. There's a house here and a house right there.
Oh my God. That's the deer that we looked at.
I'm shaking like I shot this son.
I cannot believe it. You know what helped though? These two little ones that
They made him comfortable down there.
Right.
Yeah.
They got right here and started eating, but these are two fawns. And
There's a big doe right here behind you too.
I never seen it.
Yeah,
I've
she
never seen
circled down below us. I was worried she was gonna smell us. That's why I was
No,
freaking out.
it was still blowing. At one time it was blowing this way, and then it changed and started going back the way it was.
Dude, he's down. Let's go get him. He crashed right there. Let's give him like 5 more minutes.
Well, it's
He
gonna take
crashed.
us 10 minutes to get down.
He crashed.
That's the same deer that was right there the other day.
Yeah, same
The
deal.
same
He come from the creek down here. What, 3 days ago?
We had him at 42 yards. Well, let's take that back. A week and a half ago, we had him at 8 yards, but it was too dark. And then last Saturday, him and another little buck come up out of the bottom. Barely, when I was fixing to shoot, see that little dead tree in between all them, I was like, oh God, I gotta go to the other side of that thing. And he had his shoulder just proud, like I gotta go right by that tree. Oh my God, that was him that fell, wasn't it?
Yeah, he crashed right there. He's right across that little ravine that drained it.
He went over there and turned and went down, didn't he?
No, he went over, as soon as he crossed that creek, he stopped. And he just stood there and got wobbly. And I seen him when he got wobbly. And then when he crashed, I just heard it. I didn't see him.
My
He's
God.
right there at 45, 50 yards. He
That
didn't
was
make it.
freaking nerve-wracking. That arrow blew through him like it was butter.
Yeah. Dude, he was standing. We could see it great. He was what, 18 yards?
Yeah, yeah.
Like 18 yards. And he was standing right here. I don't know how we can see it. We brought all the camera gear. And we forgot the friggin' SD card for the good camera. So we're trying to film with a GoPro. But he was literally right there, like 18 yards. He stood right here at 20 yards for like a solid 10 minutes, facing us behind a tree. And when he turned and come this way, finally, after like 11 minutes, he turned broadside, stepped right there, and he busted him. I was nervous, dude, because from my angle, the perfect shot, there was a tree right there. And I thought you were having to hold it full draw because you didn't have a shot. Next thing I know, you shot. So, wind's perfect.
Perfect.
Going straight that way.
But it's supposed to be coming this way, blowing that way today. Oh my God, that was nerve-wracking.
Hey,
Dude,
I did say a prayer about 10 minutes before we walked out.
I got to call your preacher Rick because Matthew and his preacher Rick come out here and hunted a few weeks back. And
He may be a little jealous.
Rick said a little prayer before they left out here that night. So Rick blessed his spot. Thank you, Rick.
That's awesome.
Oh man, it happened so quick though. When you said that's a buck, I seen horns, but I couldn't see him real good, and I thought
When I said that he's coming, he was coming.
Well, you said I think it's a little one, and I was like, okay, and I was like, God, deer's got a big body, and then he was like, I think he's a little one, and I said, okay, well this doe come right here. I mean, I couldn't move, and when she got under behind this, I was good, but I didn't know where the other one was at. That's the same big doe and two little ones that walked in on us a while ago when we would come in here to check that camera.
Yep. He couldn't have been bedded more than 100 yards from where we parked.
I thought he was going to turn and walk to the truck. I said, wait, when he was standing up there, and you said he's walking
He come
away?
from between the truck and that house up there.
Oh my gosh, that's nerve-wracking. It couldn't have happened any better.
No, it's perfect.
I mean, just perfect. Yeah.
I think he's pumped up,
I couldn't. Man, this thing right here hung on my arrows, and I thought it was over with because I couldn't get. I mean, I was crouched, and that was it. And my arrows was picking up, and I was like, "Oh God, he's fixing to see this." Well, I'm trying to gain my composure here. That all happened so quick. I mean, literally, we had like 50 minutes to hunt But the camera MRI, most recent information. If you ever learned anything from Drury Outdoors, that's it. MRI, we got 2 shooters on camera. Both of them was daylight, and I said, hey, let's go back to the truck, get our crap, and get in the tree. We ain't been sitting here.
We literally had, what, hour and 15 minutes of legal
No,
shoot?
not that. Not even about an hour left. Yeah. And we climbed in the tree, and the deer, he'd been coming from down here. And Matthew's like, there's a little buck back here. And boom, there he stands at 20 yards forever. Heard him crash over here. We finna get down and go look at him. Oh, me. That's freaking awesome. Oh, my goodness. I'm ready to go see him.
How big you think he is?
As big as he's gonna get.
Big enough.
As big as he's gonna get.
Let's go find your ear. He was standing like
right
here about his, yeah.
Oh, here he is.
You see it?
Yeah.
How's it look?
Oh. Complete pasture.
Let me see. Looks a little watery, don't it?
A little bit.
Huh.
A little bit.
I don't know. I know from my point of view, it looked like he's stroking.
He heard him fall, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure I heard him crash right there, like 50 yards. He's not far. Seen blood?
I don't see nothing.
You want to just go the direction we heard him crash? I'm pretty sure he's laying over there.
I'd like to find some blood at least.
Still no blood?
I don't see nothing.
Is that eyes right there?
Yeah.
Right there.
What?
Right there to the right. Is that eyes right there?
That's a spider.
Shine it up here again. You sure?
I see him.
You see it?
Holy moly. What a freaking shot. Wonder why there's no blood.
I don't know. You freaking drilled him, dude. That's like smoke city, son. Look at that.
It blew through him like butter. What a beautiful deer. What a beautiful deer.
Well, guys, looks like somebody just made the promotion to cameraman right here.
This is tomorrow morning, the opening day of rifle season here in Georgia. And we look forward to that because it'll push some of these deer into these suburban areas where we hunt at. But this guy's been here for a few weeks. We've laid eyes on him twice. And today, he just walked in perfect. You know, you spend all this time chasing after these deer, and we played cat and mouse with this boy this is the third time we've laid eyes on him. First time he was at 8 yards, second time he was at 42 yards, and he smelled us, heard something he didn't like. But today we come in and check the trail camera. I'm still shaking. Come in and check the trail camera, and this deer and one a little bit bigger was on trail camera. So I said, let's get in a stand. We only had an hour. He come walking in right behind 2 phones, and he stood head on looking at us for 12 minutes, I guess, 10, 12 minutes. And he finally turned and gave me a shot. And I'm gonna tell you, that is nerve-wracking when you got a big deer at 20 yards and he's facing you. You know when he's gonna see you at any minute.
I was watching the time on the GoPro. It was like 10 or 11 minutes. He was just sitting there facing straight to us.
I thought he was gonna walk back to the
He kept
truck.
watching those does up under you. We had like 4 deer on us.
I think that's what calmed him down, was they were up under us eating, and he finally just flickered his tail, took 3 steps and I shot him.
Well, I think the landowner up here is wanting to get a peek at this thing. I told him we had one down. You gonna stop by and show him?
Well, yeah, we're gonna show him, and we're gonna get him some deer meat for this too. Oh, thank you, buddy.
We definitely want to thank the landowner here. I don't want to name any names and have 30 people knocking on his door, but this is
yeah, well,
we're really lucky to be able to hunt this spot.
Well, we wouldn't be. I'm not real good at knocking on doors and asking for permission. Matthew puts in all the footwork to find these places. If it wasn't for him going and finding, and we spent a lot of time looking at maps, just looking for little places out of the way in these subdivisions and stuff. And Matthew found this place 3 weeks ago, I guess, and put out a camera and really nothing. And then this one started showing up all of a sudden. And I think every time we've hunted here except one, we've laid eyes on it. And Rick said, Matthew's preacher said that prayer the other night when he come down here and went hunting with him. I think he blessed this spot. I'm gonna say thank you again, Brother Rick. Thank you, buddy. Let's get him out of here.
Pretty, man. Big body too, man. His body made his rack look smaller on the trail camera pictures.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
He's a big 8-pointer, man.
He is beautiful. Beautiful deer. Well, let's get him out of here.
You happy with those new air builds?
Oh my God, that's 2 deer. One of them that dropped in his track. This one run 40 yards, maybe. Blew right through him like butter. I mean, I'm glad I went to him. I didn't have to go through a shoulder or nothing, but I mean, y'all seen, there wasn't much of blood on the ground, which they might be. We didn't follow it from the word go, but it could be here somewhere. But I mean, he didn't make it
45
yards, something like that.
Nothing. Well, if it wasn't for like one branch in my way, I'd have watched him fall. I seen him when he got wobbly.
I heard him fall. I heard the crash.
Yeah.
He run into this tree then.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. Let's get him out of here. Here.
What you want, a picture?
Take a picture, yeah.
Hold on, guys. I gotta take a picture.